Good morning, Madam President and members. In fact, why don't I'll ask you, Aaron, do you want to bring the rest of the crew up here with us? I think we should. Why don't we, in a minute, I'm going to introduce you to a very important man. He's got board members with him today, relatives and staff and volunteers. Colleagues, it's my pleasure to present to you Aaron Leonard, who is the founder and executive director of an organization called Pure Hearts Are Us. Plus, what I just found out a few weeks ago, he is a neighbor of mine. He lives on Wellington. He lives in Wellington Square where I live. Back in 2005, Mr. Leonard was a very successful real estate developer, earning over six figures. Everything was just working the way he wanted it. And then all of a sudden, the financial crash in the world occurred. And within a matter of 6 months, Mr. Leonard lost almost everything. Now, he could have just quit, but he was determined to not only make things right for himself, but to also help other people because he knew how many individuals were experiencing the same kinds of challenges that he was experiencing. So he began to volunteer for an organization called Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America. And he was like a dry sponge, just sucking up all of the knowledge that he could get from this organization where it related to homeowner assistance. And then with that, he would also factor in some of his own ideas. So he wanted to know more. So he was introduced to an organization which is Neighbor Works of America. And there he was trained and certified as a home ownership education counselor. And it was there that his organization, Pure Hearts Are Us, was born. His desire to take all of his skills and all of his knowledge and pass it on with individuals who needed assistance throughout this region. And that dream of his, that little bitty idea of his, has now grown into 3 different operations, or operations in 3 different cities: in the city of Los Angeles, in Palmdale, and in Covina. Now, I can speak from experience that sometimes there are challenges in life, and somehow, sometimes you get yourself twisted. But I can also speak from experience that with a good plan and with help and with guidance, you can get untwisted. And that's the important gift that this organization, led by my neighbor Aaron, is giving to individuals throughout hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of families throughout this region. He is joined today by members of his board, staff, and some volunteers. I'm going to present them with resolutions in the back, or certificates in the back, but I do want to acknowledge their presence. We have board members, and I met her earlier. Judith, where are you? Raise your hand. Judith Carney, Bobby Laster, Brian Terry, raise your hand. Let's give them a round of applause. Staff members that are here, probably the blood and guts of the operation: Claudette Welch, raise your hand, and Terry Montgomery. Let's give them a round of applause. Also, some of the support staff, David Steiniger, and we have with us today James Sanders, and did Pastor Amos make it? And we have Pastor John Amos with us. Ladies and gentlemen, life is not always a bowl of cherries. Sometimes there are, ups and downs, and we just need a hand to help navigate our way through these challenges. And I would think that Mr. Leonard here is a perfect example of an individual that was riding high, hit the bottom, came back up, and now he's helping other people. I'm going to ask him to address you for a few minutes. Please give a round of applause to the founder of Pure Hearts or us, Aaron Leonard. Give him a round.
Thank you. The Honorable Herb Wesson and council members, thank you so much. Thank you, Pure Hearts for Us, for taking time out, my family, my staff, my board, to recognize a special day. And thank you guys for looking at the work that we diligently do every day, helping home buyers save their houses from foreclosure, helping new buyers that want to become a homeowner, counseling them and getting them into the right programs. And I'd like to thank all the banks that work with us for the down payment assistance programs that they do on a daily basis for us. Today's a special day. I never thought this day would come, guys, where we receive a precious award like this through City Hall. I'm from Los Angeles. My dad was a pastor, and I wish he could be here today to see a wonderful day that we had.
But your mom's here.
My mother is here, and my brother's here. And these are tears of joy. The hard work that Pure Hearts for Us has done, and the challenges that we've gone through, and the doors that we're trying to open and get people to look at the hard work we're doing to help the community become homeowners. I'm so proud and so happy today has come. But we have a long way to go, guys, a long way to go. And I just want to say thank you for your time today. We're kicking off an initiative to put 1 million families into homes. So we need your assistance. We need your help, your resources, and everyone that can open these doors for us to let the community know that we are here to help them buy homes in your community, the city of Los Angeles, the county of Los Angeles. And thank you again, everyone. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. And where's Wanda? Wanda, come on in. I just want to quickly introduce Wanda Johnson, a dear friend of mine since 1991, and she introduced me to Aaron. And let's just give her a round of applause because she's just a sweetheart. And to Aaron, there is absolutely nothing wrong with tears of joy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present this to Aaron and to Pure Hearts Are Us.